And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. The Trailblazers shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. We've got Naz Reid, Bones Highland out there with Smith, and it's Brown in at the 3. Shot from the wing. And Reza Shea gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Reza Shea. Over Highland. Here's Williams. And that one drops for him.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The Clippers shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Reid. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. For 3, Smith. Tries again. Reid can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Brown with the steal. Here's Highland. Connects from downtown.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
So it's Los Angeles now. Outside, Highland. Pass to Christie. Back to Highland. And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his. First foul, Norman Powell. He's checked in for Christie.
Coming out of the floor for the Clippers, number 24, Norman Powell.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Smith. Nails the wide open jumper.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
Pass to Reza Shea. And here's Sohan. They set the pick. Takes a 13-footer. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Powell outside. Now here's Reid. Now here's Powell. Here's Highland. Hits a three-pointer. Highland's got 6 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Sohan. Soft touch off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let's hear floor for your Trailblazers, Gershon Yabusele, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Chris Dunn.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Left side Highland. Up and over Dunn. Highland misses. For Portland, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. The three from Rizachet. Rebounded by Highland.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Banked it in off the glass. Highland's got 21 points in the game. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Dunn outside. Going inside. The three from Rizachet. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Highland, the pass to Reed. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. The Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in.
Team foul. Coming out of the floor for the Clippers, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
And the Clippers have possession. And the basket by Highland.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Dunn with it. Guarded by Smith. Stolen by Reed. Leonard passes to Smith. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Jerome on the wing. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Here's Dunn. Yep, that one's good.
Well, you have to be able to play the pick and roll game in the NBA, and Chris Dunn getting to the right space quickly.
And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Tipped away. In transition, here they come. Here's Dunn. And the three-pointer goes. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Portland?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's Jerome. Highland looking for an opening. Pass to Smith. Here's Leonard. Smith outside from the arc. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the basket by Highland.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Yabusele. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Bogdanovic against Brown. An easy 2 on the layup. Now Dunn. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Bogdanovic. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Smith's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Brown for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, just superior athleticism. Chris Dunn soaring for the jam with that impressive vertical.
Highland with it. Outside, Brown. There's the three. The rebound by Yabusele. Bogdanovich against Highland. Outside Bogdanovich. There's a screen. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brown passes to Reed. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reid on the inside.
Dunn outside. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Reed. Grant comes in for Brown. Herder's checked in for Smith. And it's McLaughlin in for Highland. Here's McLaughlin. The three ball. Portland with a rebound. Rizachet's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
To the inside. Pass to Jerome. His first shot attempt. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
There's Herder with the three. That shot off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Rizachet. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for Portland, Rizachet. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's McLaughlin. Looking to end this cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Jerome. Here's Rizachet. Drives to the hoop. Counted.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the 4th. Here's McLaughlin. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Here's Zubac. Can't hit from in close. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Herder.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's off on the first. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And he's good on the second. And for the Clippers, they're shooting pretty well in the 4th at 48%. Powell passes to Highland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I think one of the first things that strikes you about Bones Highland is his confidence. This guy believes he is a very capable offensive player.
And he makes a first. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac checked in for Reed. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Smith. Grant's checked in for Coffey. And Herder's subbed in for Powell. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Out to the wing. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Here's Jerome. No good on the triple. And for the Clippers, they're shooting at about 44% so far.
and capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Beast.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Rizashea, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They got a big lift from the crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Highland. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Oh, Bones Highland with the pretty pass. That's the decision-making you want to see.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizashea.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. Out to the right wing. The baseline J is on the way. And it's Highland. That time on the assist by Smith. Highland's got 30. Here's Rizashea. From deep three-point land. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Luca, many feel that this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep this rhythm going?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. Don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves. Play as a team, and that's our key.
You got it. Thanks.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off, and we'll see you next time.
armpit. I'm turning up a like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this. Baby.
These handshakes